Welcome back, cunts, to the Mateo Peace Experience. I am your host as usual. My name is in the name of the fucking channel. New Year's 2024, guys. If anything like me, anything like how I expect y'all guys to be on this channel, on this side of the internet, a lot of you guys probably made some New Year's resolutions. And honestly, I'm not a big guy on New Year's resolutions. They do work for some people, but for the vast majority of people, they keep to it for about 3-4 days, maybe a week, and they give up. And they give up on themselves. And I hope damn fucking well, I know damn fucking well, that's not your character. Your character's not the kind of guy that quits after 3 days of something hard. Fuck that. I've seen New Year's resolutions work for one guy. A man who is now, let me take a sip of water. This man worked for one man. Ever seen in my life. Now my best friend, now brother to me. Super fucking tight, super cool dude. He came from a guy who was partying on the fucking 31st to a guy who was on his grind for the rest of the year. Changed his fucking life. Champion of the world. Amazing. He took himself so fucking far. I've never seen a man change in such a short amount of time. So much fucking results. And how he did it, one, he told me he had to cut a lot of shit out. He wouldn't even talk to me and our other best friend, our other brother. He wouldn't even talk to us for a solid 2-3 fucking weeks. Because for that amount of time, he just needed to be alone. He just needed to focus. He just needed to grind. And if you're part of your New Year's resolution, if it's literally to completely change your life, completely reroute yourself to who you are, to who you want to be, you need to do that. You need to fucking grind. You need to literally, it sounds, you know that like catchphrasey shit, you need to wake up at like, maybe not 5 a.m., but 5 a.m., work at your fucking ass off, sleep again. That David Goggins shit, you need to do that. You absolutely need to. Hold on, I got something in my throat. There we go. He also told me that it does get easier with time. It does get easier with time. Once you put in like the first 2 weeks, kinda sucks. The next 3 weeks get a lot easier. Anything after that is just almost routine at that point. It's almost easy, something you wanna do. So while it sucks at first, eventually you will be very, very fucking used to it. And it will be fairly simple for you. Think about it with time. With time, it will get easier. It'll still be hard, but it will be easier to do. Now, no matter what your New Year's resolution is, no matter what, I just made some really quick to myself that I'm going to keep to, I'm going to stick to, let you guys know in the future how it goes. If it's something that can be measured, like, I want to hit a 405 squat, then have that as your New Year's, but genuinely plan toward it. I see so many guys, they have these goals, and they write it down, they go for it, and then they lose motivation because they don't see progress. Because maybe one, they don't take enough action toward it. Or maybe they don't realize the process. Maybe they don't realize the progress that they are doing. So every now and then have like little checkpoints for yourself. Have checkpoints like, week 3, up squat by 15 pounds. You want to be doing 50 more pounds on your squat. Do a little longer. Maybe add a whole other plate on each side. For your squat, it doesn't matter. Just doing something like that really fucking helps. That's what got me with 225 bench. I kept, looking at. I would have like dates, and then like a checkbox and the number of pounds I wanted to do. And if I didn't hit it, I'd get so fucking pissed at myself. You have no idea. So towards the end, I started hitting them a lot more frequently. But it was tough, but keeping those checkpoints did kind of help ground me. And if you do something like that, I strongly recommend it. Strongly fucking recommend it. What else? New Year's. You gotta understand that a lot of people are gonna give up. This is the hardest part right now if you want to change yourself. It is the hardest part. But you can leave every shitty part of yourself back in 2023, or you can carry it into 2024. you can carry that shit all the way through. And you can leave it behind. You can leave it behind. You can decide that you don't need that part of yourself. You don't need that sewage water person that you once were. And you said you want to be a clean fucking river. You can do it. Absolutely, without a doubt. It is possible. I've seen it be done. I've literally seen a man change his entire life in 4 months. That would take most people about 2 years. It won't be easy, but it will be easier. It will still be hard, and it should be hard. It should be hard. Changing yourself, doing something productive, actually making a difference is hard. You can't sit down on a video game and play for 12 hours and expect yourself to get jacked. You gotta put in the fucking work in the kitchen, in the gym, in the bedroom, get that cardio in, and your sleep too. You gotta put all this shit to maximize it and just get as jacked as possible, even in a short amount of time, but just over a long period of time. But it still takes years. That's hard. It is hard. It's not, but eventually it's not hard to pick up a fucking weight and be sore for the next 3 days. It's enjoyable. You can't wait to go eat. You can't wait to go clean up after you're done eating. You can't wait to get your cardio in. Fuck cardio. Still. It's still hard. It's still hard because along the way you realize there's other things you gotta do. It's not so simple as just going to the gym for 45 minutes. You gotta be in there for an hour and 15. You gotta take better rest times. You gotta more perfect your workouts. It gets easier, but it's still hard, and it should be. It fucking should be. When you're struggling, you know you're on the right fucking path. One of a mentor to me, literally last year, he told me, what does fail stand for? I said, just a learning process. And he said, acronym. And I said, I have no fucking idea. And he said, first attempt in learning. If you fail, it's alright. Failure is process. Failure is progress. If you're not failing, genuinely, if you're not failing, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. You're not going hard enough. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. You gotta fail. Alright, that's the end of this fucking rant. Leave y'all to it. I'll have a great start to 2024. Peace, fuckers.